Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing, as the title suggests, a review on the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick. These foundation names are always so long. It would just be so much easier if it was just like Hourglass Blah Foundation. Am I wrong? I forget the names of half of these things. Anyway, I'm moaning for the sake of moaning. So I bought this foundation when I was in Canada in Sephora, which you guys saw in one of my recent haul videos, and a lot of you asked me to do a review on this as I've been using it quite a bit. I paid $54 for it. It is available in the UK from places like Space NK, so I haven't actually looked into how much it costs in the UK, but I'm sure that you can check that out on Google for yourselves, and I'll link it to Space NK below. It is a pricey foundation, but generally I find Hourglass products to be on the more higher end of the price scale anyway, and that is just because they are very much a luxurious kind of brand, which is why they're only sold in places like Space NK in the UK and in Sephora, and I'm not sure obviously where else in the US and other countries, but Space NK generally sells very luxury upmarket makeup brands which are not available in normal department stores like places like Harrods and Selfridges and Debenhams and whatnot. So the shade that I've got mine in is in the shade Golden, which I am probably at my fairest at the moment, and it seems to work for me quite well. When I start to get a bit more tanned, I will probably have to get a darker shade. So this is a full coverage foundation, and what they claim on the back of the box is, and it says directions: formula is highly concentrated, only a small amount is needed. Lightly dot foundation on the forehead, cheeks and chin, and blend with a brush for the most seamless finish. And use our brush to blend. Of course use our brush, as if other people's brushes aren't as good. So yeah, so this is it just comes in a normal box, and this is what the packaging looks like. It's very sleek in a triangular shape, and it is a kind of a deep browny bronze, and it is just a screw up. This is what the product looks like. So like I said, I'm in the shade Golden. Now, I have been using this quite consistently since I came back from Canada, so I've been using it for about 2 to 3 weeks. I am very happy with it. It is a full coverage foundation, but due to the blendability of it, it is definitely one that can be shared out to a light or a more medium coverage, so it's up to you, obviously, how much you tend to apply. You won't have full coverage forced on you, which is what I'm trying to say. And I find that the best way to blend out this foundation is by using a very big buffer brush. I'll show you what I tend to use. I've been using this Morphe M439 Deluxe buffer brush. It's got lipstick on it, so it's dirty as well because obviously I was using it. I tend to use this kind of brush for more thicker foundations, more stick kind of foundations like the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick as well. I use this brush for it. So any kind of buffing brush will do. I wouldn't suggest going out of your way to go and buy the Hourglass one, which is more than likely really, really expensive, and this will do just as good a job. So what can I say about this? It gives a really nice natural finish to the skin. I don't find that I look cakey despite it being full coverage, and I just think that it sits really nicely on the skin. I'd give it like a demi matte sort of finish, so a more natural kind of skin sort of look, in that your skin is not matte and your skin is not super oily. It's kind of in between, as in somebody with normal skin. So it gives a really nice and natural finish. It's very emollient. That is one thing I have to say. When you apply it to your face, you apply it obviously in stripes and as much or as little as you want. The warmth of the skin immediately kind of warms it up, and I can feel it almost melting onto my skin. And then I just use the buffer brush and then I blend it all in, and it gives a really nice, beautiful finish to the skin. And I have done a demo, which I would probably put in here, because you guys always ask me for demos, and then I feel kind of guilty that I don't do them, and then I feel annoyed because I'm like, what's the big deal? Foundation's foundation, you apply it the same way. But hey, I gave in to the masses, so I finally decided to start doing little demos in the middle of my videos. Yeah, so I have got normal to combination skin, so I'm normal everywhere else, and I get oily on my T-zone area. This, I don't find that it settles into any lines on my face, but at the moment I'm suffering from eczema. You guys can't see it on screen, but those of you who follow me on Snapchat, you know that I've got a patch here I've got a patch here, and I've got little dots on my chin as well. And I've stopped using my derma roller, which I actually wanted to do a review and demo of me using my derma roller to show you guys how to get rid of acne scars on your skin, but I stopped using it until my eczema goes away. What I did find is that towards the end of the day, and I'm talking after 12 hours, I did find that the foundation clung to the dry patches slightly, but that is after like a good 12 hours. I also find that after about, again, a full working day, so let's say I've put it on at 8 o'clock in the morning or something, 8 o'clock at night, my skin's got a slight sheen to it, but it's like a natural, healthy kind of looking sheen, as in I don't need to put blotting powder on to kind of get rid of it. It actually looks really nice. It settles onto my skin really nicely as well. It's easy to blend. It just gives a really beautiful finish. I'm quite happy with this foundation. Sorry, I got something in my eye. It comes in loads of different shades. I'm not sure exactly how many, but I will link it below, but I'm sure it's upwards of at least 20 to 30 shades, which is obviously amazing. Even though it is a full coverage foundation, and I think that there is a misconception with a lot of people who aren't used to wearing lots of different types of foundations that full coverage means like a mask almost on your face. With some foundations, yes, I guess back in the day when foundations and brands were still kind of getting used to the different types of technologies out there, and they were just not that great. It used to look like a mask on people, but this one really doesn't. It gives a really beautiful, very simple and natural looking finish, which is what you want. It doesn't feel uncomfortable on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It just is a gorgeous full coverage foundation. It is transferable, don't get me wrong, and it does transfer quite easily as well. Again, because of the fact that it's full coverage and it's very emollient, meaning the emollients, if that's even a word, is easily kind of comes off. So you have to bear in mind when you touch your face and that sort of thing. I have been using primer underneath. I've used a variety of different primers as well, and obviously they help with the foundation, but generally it does stay quite well on the skin. I start to notice a little bit of shine and a little bit of movement in the foundation probably after about hour 6. And I have worn this in loads of different types of environments, in the rain, in the wind, in the sun, in a lot of central heating, because it is winter now in London and it's very, very, very cold as well. So I've worn it in a variety of different ways. And then when I was in Canada, well, it was still quite warm out there. I was wearing it in the sun and I was sweating, and well, under my arms I was sweating, but on my face it looked great. So I wasn't sweating on my face, that's what I'm trying to say. And I do shower. I'm sounding really dirty. I was sweating all under my arms. Well, that is where we sweat, isn't it? What am I talking about? So, yes. So, overall, would I recommend this foundation? Definitely. It doesn't matter whether you've got dry skin, whether you've got oily skin, or whether you've got combo skin, whether you have got perfect skin, or whether you've got textured skin. It basically works for all skin types and all skin tones, which is what makes me really, really like this quite a lot. I would give this probably a 9 out of 10. The price point is definitely a bit of a, you know. And how much do you get for this? I can't see. It's 25 ounces, 7.2 grams. Now, people are obviously going to say, oh my God, it costs so much money. How can I justify that spend? Well, to be honest, that is down to you. Cream foundations in sticks, you will always finish them quicker than liquid foundations because you can't control the amount that you necessarily put on. With a liquid, you can just do a squirt. With this, it depends on how hard you press it into your skin and how much you apply to your skin. So some people will use this a lot quicker than others. But as I have said, I've been using it, I'd say not every day, but every other day. And I've been for the past 3 weeks. Let me just show you how much of this I've used up. Kind of just see right there. So it's not too bad. And I've still got this much left. So I can't complain. There's still quite a lot in there. So it will last me a good long while. If I use it every single day, obviously I'll use it a lot quicker than others. So that's it really for my review. I'm not really sure what else I can say. If you've got any more questions or anything like that, please feel free to let me know below. For reference, in MAC, I'm an NC40 at the moment. And in the summer, I'm an NC42. And that is just to give you a little bit of help in terms of choosing your own colour. I was colour matched in Sephora, so I can't really say what the other shades and stuff are like. But you guys can always go in store and check and get colour matched. And read their descriptions online, are very helpful. They are all split into warm and cool and golden and peach and layer. Sometimes it actually makes it too confusing for me. So yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Wearing, I know you guys will ask, Urban Decay's Alpha Vice lipstick. It's a matte lipstick. I love it. This was recommended by my cousin. Thanks, Goldie. Yeah, so I will see you all in the next video. Bye.